Hello, and welcome to Exploring the Film World. Today we're taking a closer look at the Before Trilogy by Richard Linklater and examining how films can use love and time as a common denominator. We'll be comparing the trilogy to other films such as Boyhood and Interstellar, and diving into the themes and concepts they explore. Let's get started. The Before Trilogy, Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, and Before Midnight is a linear portrayal of the lives of two characters, Jesse and Celine, over the course of 18 years. The films were released 9 years apart from each other, and it's the way the films use time that makes them truly unique. One of the most striking aspects of the Before Trilogy is its focus on love and its resistance to time. Throughout the trilogy, we see Jesse and Celine's relationship evolve and change as they grow and mature, but their love for each other remains a constant. In Before Sunrise, we see Jesse and Celine fall in love during a chance encounter in Vienna, and as the trilogy progresses, we see their relationship mature and evolve. Despite the challenges they face and the distance between them, their love for each other remains a constant, and they come back to each other time and time again. This theme is evident in other films as well, such as Boyhood and Interstellar. Boyhood follows the life of a young boy as he grows up, and through the film, we see the relationships he has with those around him change and evolve. However, the love and connection he has with his family remains a constant, even as time progresses. The film explores the idea that love and connection can endure even in the face of change and time. The Before Trilogy and Boyhood are both dialogue-heavy films, using conversations between the characters to explore the themes of love and connection. Interstellar, on the other hand, is a more visual film, relying less on dialogue to convey its themes. Despite this difference, both films explore the idea of love transcending time and space. In Interstellar, the relationship between the main character, Cooper, and his daughter, Murph, is a prime example of this. Despite being separated by time and distance, their love and connection to each other remains a constant, and they work together to solve the problems facing humanity. An example from the Before Trilogy that highlights this theme is the scene in Before Sunrise where Jesse and Celine share their fears about growing old and losing their love for each other.
Let's say that you and I were together all the time. You'd start to hate a lot of my mannerisms. The way every time that we would have people over, I'd be insecure and I'd get a little too drunk. Or the way I'd tell the same stupid pseudo-intellectual story again and again.
Talked earlier about after a few years how a couple would begin to hate each other by anticipating their reactions or getting tired of their mannerisms. I think it would be the opposite for me. I think I can really fall in love when I know everything about someone.
This moment showcases the idea that love and connection can endure, even in the face of time and uncertainty. Another example is the final scene in Before Midnight, where Jesse and Celine have a heated argument about their relationship and the future.
Enough, okay? I don't want to be one of these women. Like marriage is important to gays, or contraception to women's rights. It's the same with giving up my hopes. With the millions of women that have had to give up their hopes, I'm not gonna do it. This is bigger than me. This means more than me.
Wow. Bravo. The Nobel Committee is taking note. Hold on a second, I'm gonna alert Sweden, okay? That others created, because that is a bunch of stifling bullshit!
Despite the intense emotions, their love for each other remains, and they work to resolve their differences and move forward together.
But it's real, and if you can't see it, then you're blind, all right? I give up.
So what about this time machine?
What do you mean?
How does it work?
In Boyhood, an example of this theme can be seen in the relationship between the main character, Mason, and his sister, Samantha. Despite growing up and going their separate ways, their love and connection to each other is always there, and they always find the way back to each other. Interstellar provides a poignant example of love transcending time and space through the relationship between Cooper and Murph. Despite being separated, Cooper watches over Murph through video messages, showing his love for her and their connection even in his absence. They also showed the weight of their decisions and the impotence to do anything about it. This visual representation of the connection between Cooper and Murph highlights the idea that love can endure and remain, even in the face of time. The Before Trilogy, Boyhood and Interstellar all explore the idea that love and connection can persist and stay, even in the face of change. Through the use of dialogue, visual representation, and the passage of time, these films showcase the resilience of love and its ability to transcend time and distance. Whether through the relationship between Jesse and Celine, Mason and his family, or Cooper and Murph, these films illustrate the idea that love is a constant in an ever-changing world. And even if change is a guarantee, love will remain.